Welcome to a new video. Have you ever been to a place with a grim atmosphere? Most people would rather not stick around these kinds of places. Are you new to this channel? Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and before we start also like the video. Number 10. In August 2016, a man was walking past a local playground in Mexico when he saw something moving at one of the playgrounds. He grabbed his phone and started filming. A video shows the mysterious creature standing on top of one of the playground equipment. When we analyze the video, we see that the creature notices the camera and jumps down and runs away. Many people in the reactions thought this creature was the Raka kind of humanoid monster that many believe to exist. If we look closely at the video, we see that the creature also had a long tail and its eyes seemed to radiate light. Unfortunately, nothing's been observed since then. Number 9. The Cauahiva tribe are indigenous people who live in the Brazilian Amazon forest. With this tribe has reportedly never been contact, and they have refused contact with outsiders several times. They prefer to not get any help, and you can't blame them. The Cauahiva tribe are hunters and nomads who travel around to survive off what they can in the rainforest. In 2013, some loggers came across a member of this tribe and they managed to capture him on camera. Most likely he was searching for food or gathering materials. It seems that he was walking unsuspectingly through the forest and didn't notice that he was being filmed. Unfortunately, there is also 90% illegal logging in this area, and this is a major problem for the tribe's habitat. This could possibly mean that the indigenous tribe is slowly becoming extinct. Number 8. According to many tourists who have been there, it's better not to visit the Gonon cave, especially not on an empty stomach. The Gon cave system is a cave system in Gagsaba, Malaysia. What this place is known for are the numerous bats, of which thought that there are more than 275. With such a large population of bats, you'll encounter a lot of dried bat droppings, so it's not strange that this huge cave has an unpleasant smell. The cave is also home to other animals, including large numbers of cockroaches, but there's also snakes, rats, crabs, scorpions, and poisonous centipedes that are as big as the palm of your hand. However, the cave is also known for the edible bird nests that people use to make bird's nest soup. These nests are very valuable and are therefore also sold for high prices. Number 7. The Black Mountain, located in Australia, has a very interesting nickname, namely the Bermuda Triangle of far north Queensland. Ships and planes disappearing at sea is understandable, but people, horses and cattle on dry land. Its creepy mountain is also a sacred battleground where wars were once fought. According to stories, irreverent visitors would be followed to their homes by ghosts. One man said he was tormented by devils and ghosts and even regretted ever visiting the Black Mountain. Number 6. One thing you should never do is go to an infamous haunted cemetery by yourself, especially not the Schiller Cemetery in Peru, because this one takes the word scary to a whole new level. It feels like stepping into some kind of mythological place. This is because it's a Nazca cemetery full of mummified bodies, the last of which was placed there in the 9th century. It's a huge open tomb, and for 12,200 years, the mummified bodies have been well preserved. Some of them even have their skin and hair intact. Number 5. Carhill's Crossing in Australia may shallow and only a few meters wide, but it's considered one of Australia's most dangerous waters. This is because it's full of saltwater crocodiles, and park rangers were questioned in 2016. There were about 120 crocodiles lurking in wait for a tasty snack. When the water rises, these crocodiles gather at the Carls to feed on the fish that swim to the crossing. The Carhill Crossing is the only access point between AR Hemlin and Kokadu National Park. Tourists on their way to their destination therefore have no other choice and have to cross this river, although there are many warning signs in the area. Some people don't make the crossing. This may be due to the crocodiles or the dangerous and unpredictable currents. It's estimated that dozens of cars would sink to the bottom of the river every year. Number 4. Fox Ridge Park is located in Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. In this area, several events of ghosts are said to have been observed. According to the story, a little boy died here and his ghost haunted one of the swings. The ghost boy would be playing here in the middle of the night because it was his favorite playground. There's also stories going around that mainly laughing sounds were observed at night. Here you can see some pictures of orbs around the swing taken by paranormal researchers in Las Vegas. This place is quite well known as a creepy place, and in the comments of several Fox Ridge Park videos I found stories Of people who had been there, all of them seemed to be convinced that this playground is indeed haunted and that you shouldn't go there at night if you quickly get scared. Number 3. Walking in Shikoku, Japan, you will find the abandoned Naguro-do village. It was an ordinary village 11 years ago until it was abandoned by its residents. However, one resident remained behind, a woman named Tsukimi Ayano. Since she was the only one left in the village, she decided to put up dolls representing the former residents. Tsukimi placed more than 350 life-size dolls, all in specific places. For example, the school had puppet pupils, and by the river, she had placed the fishermen's puppets. Number 2. Hanging coffins can be found in several locations around the world, including China, Indonesia, and the Philippines. In Sagata, a small community in the Philippines, there has been a long-standing tradition where coffins are placed on cliffs and rocks high above the ground. Today, this tradition is still carried, but because elderly people would be afraid to be buried in the ground, they preferred a place above the ground where they would be safe. It's also peculiar that the coffins are only 2 feet or 1 meter long. This is because the people believe that a person should leave the same way they came into the world, so they. Number 1. In 1941, a British officer was patrolling the area around Lake Rund in India and found several human bones. The lake is also called the Skeleton Lake and is 3 meters or 5 kilometers above sea level. The mystery is that it's unknown to whom these bones belonged. According to folklore, the shrine of the mountain goddess Nund was nearby and that was thought to be who to blame. But according to another story, the bones belonged to a group of merchants who got caught in a storm room.